Good morning, friends. Happy Monday morning. Um, as you know, I go live every single Monday morning to bring you some thought provoking and maybe some inspirational ideas. And really, it's a question for you to ask yourself and maybe to ask your business. And this morning, I'll be truthful, I got into doing stuff and I'm a doer. So I got out my notepad, what was the list of things that I had to do, and I totally, totally, totally forgot about Monday morning question. But here I am nonetheless. And the question that I want to ask you today is really something that I think we often ask ourselves. We ask ourselves about perhaps our personal lives, but when it comes right down to our business, I don't think we often do. So let's talk about your personal life. Are you taking full responsibility for what is actually happening in your personal life? And so, what do I mean by that? I remember years ago reading a book, um, and the name of the author escapes me, but I'll try to find it and put it in the comments below. And I remember reading this author saying that, if you're broke, it's your fault. And I thought, oh my God, what a statement to make. But really, what he was talking about was um, are you taking responsibility for what is actually happening in your life? Or are you blaming other things? Today we have, there's a lot of talk in social media and on the news about a recession and about inflation. And are you letting it sort of take you down? Or are you taking responsibility for your life and or your business? If you have a great holiday season at home, it's probably because you took responsibility for that to actually happen. Well, the same is true for your business. If you're having a great, amazing year, you've reached all your goals this year in 2022, it's probably because you took responsibility for making those things actually happen. Right now, we're coming up to the end of this year, and it is now time. Are you going to take responsibility for how your business is going to look in 2023? And, Monday morning is the time when I also finish up writing my blog, sending it off to my VA so that she can, post it, make it pretty, and all those types of things. And, the blog this week is really about, what are you doing? Are you taking responsibility for how your planning for the next year actually is going to happen? And when I looked and when I did some rear view kind of analysis, which is where I start with my planning, I realized that, yeah, I was taking planning days and I was doing those planning days, but was I doing it to the best of my ability? No. Was I taking the plan that I had created and actually taking responsibility for how it was going to play out all through the year? And I realized, no, I hadn't done as good a job as I could have. And so in reflection, I'm about to change the way I personally do planning. And so I made a big decision that this year I will not offer a CEO planning day. And I'm not going to do that because I go, you know what? I think I need to change the way I plan. I need to change the way I look at my plan, and I need to change the way I'm taking responsibility for my own plan. So that's the question for today. Are you taking responsibility, your responsibility for the way things are turning out in your business? whether it's your marketing, whether it's your content creation, whatever it happens to be, whether it's sales, whether it's getting out there and being visible, whether it's positioning yourself, whether it's your messaging, your mission, your vision. And if you've been following me for any length of time, you know that I talk a lot about vision. Are you really freaking clear about what your vision is for your business? And how will you take your vision, your mission, and your messaging, combine it not only strategically, but if I could use this word, soulfully, so that you achieve what you want to achieve in the next year or so? That's my question for you. So dig deep, think about what you're going to be doing, and make sure that it is all aligned so that it fits together. And planning can't be done piecemeal. It can't be done like this. It has to be done holistically. It has to be done knowing your vision. It has to be done knowing who you are, what your strengths are, what's your zone of genius. And then you have to combine that with who's your ideal client and how are they going to show up? Where are they going to show up and how can you best reach them? So that's a little bit about the Monday morning question for this week. If this has been inspiring, I'd love to hear your comments below. #live, #replay. And of course, if you want to hear more of these, because I think this is number 40 something, head over to my YouTube channel. There's a link in the comments and you can listen to them all, whether it is that you're going to binge them or whether you are going to actually, just do them one by one. So thanks for listening and have an amazing week. You are meant to be out there changing the world and using what you know that you're the expert at. So remember, you can do this. Thanks so much. Thank you, Clutter Relief Services. I have a feeling that might be Judy. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who that is. So say hello, say your name in the comments, and look forward to talking with you soon. Bye for now.